everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Scott Riggan. This is the Rigganators live stream, and today is a historic day, or are you supposed to say an historic? I've never been clear on that. Is it a historic or an historic? I think it maybe depends on if you're East Coast or West Coast. Seriously, I think actually, because like on the West Coast, they don't say the, anyway, whatever. It's a historic day because for 4.5 years I've been doing live streams twice a month, and after December I announced that I was going to do them once a month, and they were going to be pop-up live streams, meaning they weren't going to have a regular schedule to them. So it was going to be I would announce, I'd let you know when we're going to do them, and they would be on different dates and times. And so this is my very first Friday live stream, and I hope we'll have a few people here for this. That's it's always a gamble when you change things. Also, Olympics. So looks like we've got Sandra and Griggs and Julie, and yes, we do have audio. Sorry, it was taking a little while to get everything set up. I'll explain that in just a second. And hello, Rick and Kenna, and hello, Raw Kitten 2007. I hope that's like raw as opposed to like raw with a W. In the frozen tundra of Fargo, North Dakota. Glad you're here. And let's see, over on Facebook, let's see if it's working. It looks like it is working. But that's my personal. It's on my personal page. It's supposed to be on my personal page, and it's also supposed to be in the Rigganators. I just have a bad feeling that it's not going to be there, because that was one of the big problems that I was experiencing with. Here we go. Let me find. How do you even find groups anymore? There we go. Yeah. One of the big problems that I was having. Nope, it is not live in the Rigganators. Why? I did all the things. Let me look again. I'm sorry, you guys probably get really tired of this part of the live stream. Live video is starting, is all it says. And then it never actually starts. So, all right, those of you who would like to be watching it on Facebook, sorry. Hope you're on YouTube. I also am supposedly on Instagram live right now. So if you have Instagram, hey, I know, Sandra, you're my beta tester. Can you run to Instagram? Do you have an Instagram account? If you don't have an Instagram account, that won't work. Somebody go to Instagram and see, is my live stream working there? Because I don't have enough arms and tablets to be able to check everything. But I should be in YouTube today. I'm going to get this awful part over with quickly here. YouTube and my Facebook page, supposed to be on the Rigganators Facebook page, but it's not happening. My street team and let's see. I got distracted by getting a text from someone for there just now. So my street team and also Rumble, which again, I don't even know why I'm there. Nobody's there. And Instagram, I think I said that. I'm going to move on because this is incredibly dull. So anyway, let me check messages again and see if still not working on the Rigganators page. Oh well, maybe it's just time to admit that that's just not going to work anymore. All right, so on YouTube though, we got a few more people coming in. Hello, Linda is here. Hi, and Sandra, not on the Rigganators page. And Frida, hello, Frida. It's been a long time. Hope you're good. If that's the same Frida that I think it is. And okay, Instagram is running live, so at least that works. I just don't have any. I was trying to figure out how do I run the live stream and check it, because apparently it won't show me through my account that I am streaming. I don't know. Weird stuff. Technology. Anyway, this is going to be a fun live stream. I hope. I'm planning on that at least. That's the whole idea. And I know that I'm up against the Winter Olympics. I guess right now it's the men's half-pipe final, so if maybe I shouldn't be like cross advertising. You're going to run over to NBC right now and start watching that instead of me. So probably not my most brilliant thing to say. I did want to talk to you though about the new CD. Those of you who've been around for a little while know all about this. That's the vinyl. This is the CD right here. It's Shepherds and Wolves. and it is officially coming out. I'm planning on May 1st, but there's a development that might change that. It might push it back a little bit. But those of you guys who are here, you can order the CD or the vinyl and get free shipping and get it now, because I have boxes of them over in my closet. So I have them. I'm just not making them available to the public yet because I'm building up to a big release. And it would be a huge help for me for you guys to actually purchase those. And again, here's what the vinyl looks like. It's clear vinyl, which is so cool. I've geeked out over this quite a bit. And some of the songs are out there on Spotify and YouTube and everywhere else, but there's a bunch that has not been released yet. So if you are interested in having that, it's a big help to me if you purchase it. And so I wanted to let you know about that. I have also, I will have some news. People in my Patreon group, my Inner Circle group, are aware of some recent developments, and I'm not ready to share that yet with the public at large, but soon I'll be telling you a little bit about big plans for shepherds and wolves. So I know that that's the most exciting thing you've heard all day. I also want to talk about this, and then we're going to go right to the first song, but I want to tell you this. Since I'm doing these once a month, roughly, and not on a regular schedule, I'd love to have your feedback on like when we should do one. Like, is Sunday afternoon like a perfect time for you, or is that the worst possible time? I've thought about doing like a lunchtime one on Wednesday or something, So I'll probably try a bunch of different things to just see what works for people. One of the things that I have heard over and over from a lot of people is, boy, Thursday nights, Thursday was always bad for me. I've got my small group from church or band rehearsal or whatever, and so I hope that this gives me a chance to, play some music for people who don't normally get to come. So anyway, so your ideas would be great. The other thing I was thinking about is it might be fun, and I haven't decided how I'm going to do this exactly, but to solicit requests. Have you guys tell me, hey, I'd really love for you to do whatever song. Let's stick to songs that maybe I already do, as opposed to, just today I was listening to the soundtrack from the Robin Hood movie that, what's his name? Half the time he has a British accent and half the time the actor forgets. Kevin Costner. Not a great movie at all, but the soundtrack is really, really good. Except for that one song, the Bryan Adams song that was a huge, huge hit song, Everything I Do It For You. Anyway, I was listening to that soundtrack today, and it is so good. But anyway, I don't know why I brought that up. Oh yeah, don't ask me to do Everything I Do It For You, because I don't want to do it. I will do anything for you, but I won't do that. So date suggestions, like what day, what time, I would love to get your feedback on that. Also, requests, we'll have to figure out how I'm going to collect those, but if you have ideas for songs that you would really like me to do that maybe you haven't heard me do for a while, or a cover that I should learn, that'd be fun. So, all right, so let's do this. I'm going to look at the comments again real quick. That's another thing is please comment. Oh, one more thing. Gosh, I'm talking so much. I always tell myself I'm not going to do a ton of talking. But I had a birthday this week. It was fun. I normally don't make a big deal out of birthdays, but I have good friends, and so I have lots of birthday balloons. So anyway, I am wondering, what is the best birthday you ever had? Like something special. You were a little kid and you went to Chuck E. Cheese and it was awesome. Ugh. Sounds horrible. Or whatever the like the best birthday you ever had. Were you 5 years old and you got the bike that you were hoping for? A bike at 5 years old. I don't know. Anyway, at some point you got like a really special gift, or it was a really memorable time with your family, or comment with that. I'm really curious to read about that. So let's see. Mark is here, and someone named Cover Band Drummer is here. Oh, dude, that's my buddy Chris. Hey, man. I'm so thrilled to see you here. You got a birthday coming up, too. And no, Griggs. No, you're fine. And then Keegan is here. Hi there, Keegan. I don't know that song, unfortunately. Okay, Sandra, that's just unreasonable. And then, hello, Bertha. Thanks. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do a song finally. So here's the song I'm going to do. This is the newest single from my upcoming Shepherds and Wolves record, which I showed you already a minute ago. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's called Song of the Shepherd. Came out, it's been, I think today makes 6 weeks, something like that. And in that time, that song has done better right out the gate than any other song that I've had on Spotify. The music video that I did, if you haven't seen it, I really encourage you to go check it out. I think it turned out really cool, and a lot of people have seen it. At this point, we're over 205,000 people have have seen in the last week and a half or two and a half weeks, something like that, since that video came out. So I'm very thrilled with that. It means that. Well, here's what I've said before. You put out a song and you hope for the best, and you never know which ones are going to connect with people. And it does appear that Song of the Shepherd is connecting with people. So if you've heard the song, I'm going to do it just piano. And only people who are part of my Patreon group have heard me do it just kind of the original way I wrote it, with just piano. And eliminating kind of all the track stuff and the strings and drums and all the fun stuff. I love the way that track turned out, but this is how I originally envisioned the song. This is Song of the Shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd, he supplies all I need. He makes me to lie down in pastures of green. He leads me beside the waters, still and clear. The Lord is my shepherd, what have I to fear? And you restore my soul, guiding my steps to where I should go. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. You're still here, you've never left. Your rod and your staff, they are a comfort to me. The wolf will go hungry, but you prepare for me a feast. And you restore my soul, anointing my head, my cup overflows. And your goodness and mercy will always be with me through all of my life, through all of my life. Yes, your goodness and mercy will always be with me for all of my life, all my life. And you restore my soul, welcoming me forever in your home. Your goodness and mercy will always be with me. Your goodness and mercy will always be with me. Oh, your goodness and mercy will always be with me. Your goodness and mercy will always. The Lord is my shepherd. What have I to fear? The Lord is my shepherd. What have I to fear? The reason that I wrote that song was I was thinking a lot about the, and this is really kind of what the Shepherds and Wolves record is all about. I was thinking about the Good Shepherd. I was thinking about the wolves that sometimes make their way into the church to cause harm. And I was also thinking about the shepherds, lowercase shepherds, who are meant to protect the sheep, protect the flock from the wolves, but sometimes fail to do it. Because sometimes the wolves come in sheep's clothing and they seem very persuasive. They seem very much like sheep, but they've got long, sharp teeth and claws and can do a lot of damage. So I thought if I'm going to write about the wolves, I need to write about the Good Shepherd. And so that's where Song of the Shepherd comes from, and the song Bring Me Home, about the Good Shepherd leaving the 99 to look for the one. And so anyway, that's why Shepherds and Wolves as an album is what it is. So let's see. We've got Becky here, and hey, Stephanie, good to see you. Glad you're here. And okay, so I asked the question, what's a memorable birthday for you? Your very best one, or maybe one that was really like hard, really tragic, or not fun, like everybody forgot your birthday or something. I will tell you this. So I used to work at a church that at the beginning, we became a really big church, but at the beginning it wasn't really that big. And we would go out to lunch once a month, and there was always somebody's birthday. And so we would go into the restaurant and you acknowledge the person's birthday. And so my first February there, I thought, I'm an introvert who doesn't like to be the center of attention, which is weird because I'm a singer. I realize that. Don't have to go there again. But I was sitting there and they said, hey, we're going to celebrate birthdays. And so they mentioned someone else and it was their birthday and they didn't mention me. And so I had this little war going on in my heart where I was like relieved to not, they're not going to look at me. They're not going to sing at me, which, is not fun. I don't enjoy that. But also they forgot me. And so for the first several years that I worked there, every time February came along, nobody noticed it was my birthday. So that's kind of sad, but at the same time, I got out of the awkwardness of being sung to in the Mongolian barbecue, So anyway, but Sandra says that her 50th birthday, she jumped out of a perfectly good airplane and loved it. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. I would totally do that. I think I would do that. And then Stephanie, she says that her 10th birthday, oh, no. Your birthday was on the 10th, and your daughter threw you a surprise birthday party, and it was a Mario Brothers theme. That's fantastic. That's really fun. Birthdays are a level up day. I love it. Very good. So, hey there, Becky. Hello. And Natalie, hello. Good to see you. And very cool. Oh, wow. That's fantastic, Kelly. Good news. Congratulations on the, that is a fantastic birthday present, knowing that you're going to have a baby. Fantastic. Hey there, Lily, and yeah, a lot of great comments. Good to see you guys. I'm not checking Instagram to see if there's comments there. There probably are. I've got to figure out a way to juggle all these different platforms. I don't know how to do it yet. And then Frida says her 16th birthday, that her folks had a big party for her at home with lots of my friends. Yeah, that's great. I had a winter birthday, and so my mom and dad, if you're out there, you can weigh in on this if you want. But they always say, well, you don't have birthday parties in the winter, because it's cold and wet and whatever, and so I never had like friend birthday parties. I always kind of envied the friends that were born in the summer, so they could have those. Stuart's here, hey buddy, and Dawn Ray says the year after my mom's passing, her birthday is the day before mine. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. So, well, I'm gonna talk about this next song. This is a really important one for me. This was kind of a turning point song for me. And I've talked about this before. I almost did not record it and release it because I thought this is so personal. Nobody else is going to relate to this at all. And I've found every time I say that, people are all like, oh, that song really means something to me. Well, great. It's hard when you write something that's really personal and kind of private and in code in a way. It's surprising when other people go, I relate to that. But this is a song about about finding myself in a place where faithfulness never felt like victory. It just felt like a long trudge through hardship. And I don't know if you've gone through any seasons like that, but I went through a pretty long season where I continually was saying, God, I'm going to keep obeying. I'm going to keep doing what you're asking me to do, but this is so hard and I'm not happy and I don't want to keep doing this. And it's the song Circling Jericho. And if you've not read the story of the siege of Jericho in the Old Testament, you really ought to go read in Joshua about that. It's an amazing story, fantastic story. And I just kept thinking about those guys marching around the walls of Jericho and how they were supposed to do it for 7 days in a row. And there must have been a point where they started to worry. Is this really going to work? It feels a little foolish. So there's a verse that says in this song, Circling Jericho, well, here I am, and if I'm completely honest, I can't quite tell if I've been making progress. Still, I stumble on. I think that's the heart of the song is wanting to remain faithful, wanting to continue to obey God, and wishing that you had a little better sense of what the outcome was going to be. And knowing that God's been faithful in the past is the only thing that you really have to cling to. And it's enough. It really is. That's what I'm here to tell you. That's the testimony, I guess. But so I'm going to do that song, one of my favorite songs. This is from I want to show the album cover. I try to do this. So this is the album cover, Beautiful and Terrible. And Circling Jericho is a song on that record. And the idea of that title is that, beautiful and terrible, that describes life. It is beautiful, it is precious, it is wonderful. It is sometimes excruciating at the same time. And so here's a song about wanting to be faithful and to continue obeying, even when it's hard. Here we go. Circling Jericho. This is not where I thought you'd lead me, and though I know that you would never leave me, still I feel alone. And I don't want to be here anymore, but I'm holding true to this lonely orbit, marching ever on. Step by step, one foot at a time, round and round this unbroken line, and all I know, I'm still circling Jericho, circling Jericho. And if I'm completely honest, I can't quite tell if I've been making progress, but still I stumble on. Yeah, and here I go once more with feeling, a smile and a song that's maybe too revealing, but till these walls are gone, oh, step by step, one foot at a time, round and round this unbroken line, and all I know, I'm still circling Jericho, and I've seen you part the waters, and we crossed the river Jordan, walked across on dry land. Oh, we took 12 stones and we built an altar, so we always would remember, always would remember, and never forget. And yet, I will obey, I will choose to believe see just where you lead me, where you lead me, step by step, one foot at a time, round and round this unbroken line. All I know, that I'm still circling Jericho. Circling Jericho, round and round and round, circling Jericho. I don't know, maybe you've felt that way before too, where it feels like you're marching along, but are you actually making progress? Are you just going in circles? And sometimes that wait for God to reveal how he's going to be faithful, pardon me, that can be a long wait. And so if you're in that right now, I just want to encourage you that it's worth the wait. It really is. As hard as that can be, it is worth the wait. Oops. All right, let me check in again. So I've been asking the question today, about your birthdays, since I just had a birthday, and what's a really good birthday for you, or even maybe a hard birthday, or just what do you like about birthdays? Let's put it that way. I have a friend. I've mentioned this to my Patreon people. I have a friend who she doesn't have a birthday; she has birth month. And so she celebrates all month long, and I think that's kind of great. She makes sure her life is fun. I love that. Okay, so let's see. It's hard to keep track sometimes with all these comments. Thank you for all the comments, though. I'm trying to follow what that means. Oh, I just lost all the comments. I moved. Yeah, sorry. Somehow I don't have any of the comments anymore for YouTube. I'm sure there's a way for me to get them back, but doggone it. Yeah, okay. That's sorry. Super boring to watch this. Apparently I'm not going to be able to look at the comments again, so I don't know why. On Facebook, it never did show up on the Facebook group, but it is there in my personal profile. It looks like I've got some people watching there, so that's good. You guys may have seen that I posted a video where I talked about how on my birthday that I ate a plum, and the thing is, I spelled plum wrong. I spelled it P-L-U-M-B. There's no B on the end of the fruit, plum. So I felt kind of stupid about that. The thing that I said, I don't know if you guys heard this, but I said, I ate a plum, and it wasn't really fully ripe, but I went ahead and ate the whole thing, just kind of wishing that it was better. And that felt like a metaphor, for something. Maybe a metaphor for like birthdays, where it's like, okay, this isn't as good as I would like it to be, but I'm gonna eat the whole darn thing, and I'm gonna be happy with it, and it's best, making the best of it. That's really what it's a metaphor for. So okay, so I'm back to the comments, and I'm sure I've missed some here. So Linda says her favorite birthday was in 1987. Got an offer to work at HP. That's fantastic. Went out to dinner to celebrate my new job and birthday at the same time. That's fun. That's a great memory. So, Stephanie, thanks. Oh, Stephanie has to be up at 3 a.m., so she's going to bail. Well, you know what, Stephanie? I don't know if you're watching this later, but you can totally watch it later. And Becky says, I have all your CDs. Thank you. You're one of the rare people who still uses CDs. That is one of my big problems with, I've mentioned the new project that I really, really need to sell more of them. And the biggest problem is that people who like my music, they don't have a turntable, so they can't play the vinyl, and they don't have a CD player. And so which is why I offer the MP3s as well. So if you guys are interested in that, there should be a link where you can go purchase the CDs, the vinyl, the MP3s, and that would be a big help. Thank you. So, but I'm glad you got my CDs. That's awesome. And hello, Pauline Zellner. It has been a while. Good to see you. I actually got a text from when this live stream started. Let me check this and make sure that I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Joyce texted me while the live. I haven't read it yet. So Pauline, tell Joyce I said hi. It's good to see you. And then hello there, Dad. And thank you, Kelly. She said that Circling Jericho was a beautiful song. Thank you so much. Awesome song. Thank you. So many nice comments. I really appreciate that. February 14th is Becky's birthday. So a Valentine's Day birthday. I always think that like holiday birthdays must be kind of complicated, right? My brother's birthday is right after Christmas. And in our house, we took down all the decorations pretty quickly after church or after Christmas. And I was an adult before I realized, that was my parents' way of delineating between Christmas and my brother's birthday, so they didn't bleed into each other, which is pretty great. So, and on February 14th, Becky was able to see son Justin and had dinner, and hope to see her grandchildren soon. That's great. That's awesome. All right. I have another song that I'm going to do that has it's on one of my older projects, actually. Not older, it's like 3 years ago. And it also references Psalm 23. I sang Song of the Shepherd at the very beginning, which the text is taken from the 23rd Psalm. And there's another song. I have too many choices here. Okay. There's another song that I do that uses some of that language. It's Goodness of God, which is a song that I just really love. I've always felt that song is really simple and hits me right in the heart. And so I'm going to do that one for you guys. But it's on my Bright Hope album. And so, yeah, and it says, your goodness is running after me. And that comes straight from, surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. So I thought, yeah, I haven't done Goodness of God for a while. Let me go ahead and put that one in the queue. All right, here we go. Here's my version of Goodness of God from Bright Hope. I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. In darkest night, you are close like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. And your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, surrender now, I give you everything. is running after me. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Hey, yeah, in all my life, oh, you have been faithful. You have been so, so good, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, you've been so good. You're so, so good. I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing. Goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. And so when you are going in circles, walking around Jericho, waiting for God to come through, remember, all our lives, he continues to prove himself faithful over and over and over. So we can trust him. We can trust him. I did this song back in, let's see, do I have a chart for it? Well, yeah, I don't have a chart for it, but this is one that I can do without a chart. I did this song back in September, but I had a technical problem, and the only thing that you guys heard was me playing the keyboard, but you didn't hear the keyboard. You just heard the clackety-clack of the keys and my voice, the track, and so it was... I deleted that one from YouTube and from everywhere else. Nobody needs to hear that. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go and do this song again. And I don't know if Chris is still here or not. Chris Cook, who popped in here briefly, co-wrote this song with me. So Chris, if you're still here, give me a woot woot or something. Yeah, don't do that, actually. But let me know that you're here. That would be fun. So, yeah. So this is a song that I really love and have I've been doing since. Let's see. Hello. Those of you who recognize that know what song I'm going to do. This is the song "Bring Glory," and I'm just going to dive right in. Here it is. Bring glory. Let our lips never cease to praise you, testifying of your great love. Every word making known your honor to all the world every tribe and tongue. Let everything we do, let it bring glory, bring glory. Let everything we do, let it bring glory to you. There is no one who could be worthy of the praise only you are due, Lord. No greater joy than to bring you glory, Lord. Let everything we do, let it bring glory, bring glory. Let everything we do, let it bring glory to you. Only to you. Let every word and every step, every song, every voice, every breath, let every beat of every heart, let it show the world what kind of God you are. With every touch of every hand, may your power and love be seen by every man. This is how we glorify you now. Yeah, yeah. Let it bring glory, bring glory. Let everything we do, let it bring glory to you. Let everything we do, oh, let it bring glory, bring glory. Let everything we do, let it bring glory to you. Let our lips never cease to praise you. I was reading in the book of Romans the other day. Romans chapter 12. You guys are probably familiar with it, where, and a song popped into my head, and this was a weird song to think of while reading scripture, but I thought about the Hokey Pokey. That song actually popped into my brain. You know, the kid's song, right? Stick with me here. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, right? You know the song. I'm pretty sure that song, you know what, it feels like it's been around forever, so maybe it predates Paul. I don't know. I don't think so. He may not have been familiar with it, but I think he would agree with the song. In Romans 12:1, Paul urges us to offer our whole selves to God. Offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. And this is your spiritual act of worship. Now, people talk about what worship is. Worship is singing songs to God. Worship is lifting up your hands, or worship is, all these other things. Paul says worship is to give your whole self to God. That is your spiritual act of worship. That's what worship really is. And singing these songs in church or in your car as you're driving to work, that's all good, and that's an expression of worship. But what worship is the surrender of your entire life. So Paul urges us in Romans 12 to offer our whole selves to God, not just the polished parts, not just the Sunday morning version, not just the pieces we're proud of, but all of it, the whole thing, the whole enchilada. Our body, mind, our hearts, our habits, our hopes, our fears, our struggles, our failures, our dreams, all of those things. And this is where the Hokey Pokey comes in, because it ends, the last verse of the Hokey Pokey is, you put your whole self in. And that's what it's all about. And Paul just says that this kind of surrender, that it's an act of worship, but he also, it's not flashy, it's not loud, it's not honest, but it's ongoing. Not flashy, not loud, just honest and ongoing. And he adds something there that I think is really crucial to this. It's a continuation of the thought, and be transformed. Don't be conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So be a living sacrifice, offer yourself to God, and part of this is don't let the world mold you. Be transformed by Christ. Transformation doesn't just happen because we try harder. or wish really hard. You know, you blow out your candles on your birthday cake and wish that that you'll change into somebody different. Transformation doesn't happen by trying harder. It happens as our minds are renewed, slowly, daily, sometimes without being able to tell. It can be imperceptible. God does that work of reshaping us into the image that he has for us from the inside out as we keep showing up with our whole selves. No half in, no holding back, no pretending, just a life turned quietly and consistently toward him again and again. And it makes me wonder, and maybe you'll wonder this too, what would it look like today? Not tomorrow, not when things calm down or when you can get your act together. What would it be like today to put your whole self in? Because as the song says, that's what it's all about. I'm going to do one last song. Knees to the ground, hands in the air. This is my act of surrender. It's more than a song or the words of a prayer. This is my act of surrender, and starting now, I will bow down. I will bow down. I will bow down before you, and starting now, I will bow. All that I am, all that I've been, I lay it all down at the feet of my King. All that I am, all that I've been, I lay it all down at the feet of my King, and I will bow down. I will bow down. I will bow down before you, and starting now, I will bow. And that's what it's all about. Everybody, thank you for being here tonight. This has been a lot of fun to have you guys here and to get to do a live stream. I felt it was nice to have a break, but it just felt like a really long time without getting to chat with you guys and play some songs for you. Some things coming up in the future. I'm working on booking shows and planning on here in my local area, but also around the country. So I'm hoping to do a lot of house concerts. Those are incredibly fun and rewarding and just a great experience. If you've never been to a house concert, or if you want to know more about them, or maybe want to host one, potentially reach out to me and let me know. I can explain kind of what they're all about and how they work. But I would love to come and do a concert in your backyard or in your living room or whatever. They're really fun and worthwhile. So working on that. As I've said, I have the CD and vinyl for Shepherds and Wolves, also the MP3s available for you to purchase, and only you guys. It's only available for Rigganators like you. It's going to be available several months from now to the general public, and I really could use the sales now. It would really help. I'm going to confess something right now. We're at the end of the live stream. I've probably a few people have dropped off, but I'm hesitant to say this kind of thing, but I spent over $30,000 making the Shepherds and Wolves record, and so far my sales to you guys have been about $1,000, and so I'm kind of in trouble when it comes to paying this thing off. And so not to guilt you guys into anything, but I found that a lot of people who typically really care about my music and care about me don't even know that that record is there. Email it's harder and harder to connect with people via email. I'm finding that a lot of people, it's just going straight to their spam, or they have no idea. And so if you have any interest in having the CD or the MP3s or the vinyl, please go visit that website and take a look at that. That'd be a big help. I also have just started today. I've started doing texting again. So some of you guys may have, I'd be curious about this. Some of you guys may have received a text reminding you about tonight. I'd be curious. I have, since we've been doing this, the text went right as it was beginning, so I haven't been able to go back and check to see, did it actually work? Did it go out there? So if you got a text, tell me. I would love to know. And so, awesome. Well, thank you guys. So I'm going to have to go back and reread all these when you guys aren't sitting here watching me read. A lot of comments today, but anyway, so just an encouragement to pick up a copy of that if you can, and if you're on my texting list, I hope that the text went through. And the way that I started the text was, you may have forgotten that you signed up for this, because it's been 4 years since I've sent texts to anyone. And so, there may be a number of people who are like, yeah, I don't want this anymore. I'm going to try to be really careful not to overdo that. I just want to let people know when there's a live stream, or if I'm going to be in Paducah, Kentucky, and that's where you live, I want you to get a text saying, hey, I got a concert tomorrow, or whatever. Okay. I guess that wraps it up. Just a reminder that these are pop-up events now. I don't have a schedule for them necessarily, but I'm looking for feedback on when you'd like me to do them. Would you like me to do one on a Saturday? Would you like me to do it on a Tuesday at lunchtime? And also requests. If there are some songs, I reserve the right to say no if it's something that I really couldn't pull off. I'm not going to do the hits of Celine Dion. So as much as some of you may want that. But that's all I got. It's been a great night. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to have some dinner. And you know what, Sandra, you may not be on the list. I'll double check and see if you are. Charlene says that she got it. That's good. Okay, so it did work. I'm using this new texting service. It's expensive to do texting, by the way. It's expensive. But I'm finding that emails are just not working. I'm not able to get through to people who are already interested. So I'm moving toward texting, trying to see if that's going to help connect. So anyway, all right, I'm done talking. This has gone long. I was planning on them going a little longer than they used to. I used to do like 3 songs, and now tonight I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5 songs and a lot of talking. So in the future, here's what I promise to do: more songs, less talking. Don't take bets on that. So anyway, I'm done. Have a great night, and God bless you guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.